We've all heard TV designers say, "Don't be afraid of color." And we've all brought color into our house and found plenty to be afraid of. I'm here to talk about what all this fear is about, and it has nothing to do with color. I'm Doug Walker, and this is Roominess. Today we're going to talk about 3 examples of decorating problems that get blamed on fear of color. We'll talk about what the real problems are and what you can do to address them. Are you really afraid of color? More likely, you experimented with color in your space and you just didn't like the results. More importantly, you don't know what really went wrong, and so you don't know what to do differently. 9 times out of 10, I would bet that your experiment with color ended badly not because of the color, but because of contrast. Here's our first example situation. You live in an oatmeal color apartment, and so you tried to jazz it up with a bright purple couch. You brought the couch home and said, "Yuck, what went wrong? What looked bright and cheery in the store looks like a neon sign in your room." Your new couch's color is a high contrast with the other more neutral colors of the space. If the walls and carpet are older, they may look dreary next to the cheery sofa. Again, contrast. So what do you do? In order to address a contrast problem, you need to introduce more color. Wait, what? Like when one cloud is in the sky, it just looks kind of odd. In order to reduce the contrast, you need similar, bold colors around the couch. You could paint your coffee table a cheery yellow, periwinkle blue, or black. You could add large, colorful art on the wall that includes the color of your couch. For a standard wall, large means roughly 4 pizza boxes in size. You could flank your couch with an end table or a similar sized plant to soften the edges visually. You could also add a colorful rug that again picks up the color from the couch. Here's example number 2. Maybe the living room of your house is full of beige furniture, and so you decide to paint the walls strawberry red. The next morning, you may have serious painter's remorse and want to go off to the paint store and get 6 buckets of white. Again, contrast is the more likely culprit, not necessarily color. While the color of the walls goes with the neutral furniture, the bold shade overpowers the furniture and makes the room feel like it's closing in. So what do you do? You can, of course, repaint, but you can try some other things. You could pull the color into the space with a throw, some patterned pillows, or a large centerpiece on the coffee table. Large, in this case, means visually about as big as a basketball, not necessarily in that shape. When you bring the wall color into the center of the space, the walls automatically pop that color, just like the teal shirt that pops your blue eyes. A large, bold piece of art in the center of your walls that pulls out that same red will create a focal point and pull your eye away from the walls and the corners. And, like the couch example, a rug that pulls in the color of the walls will pop that color and draw focus to the center of the room where it belongs. Here's example number 3. You bought new bedding. It looks great during the day, but at night it just appears way too dark. This example may be obvious. The problem isn't the color you chose, but it's the lighting in your bedroom. We have a tendency to skimp on bedroom furnishings and accessories, especially when we're just starting out. Since you're typically in your bedroom at night, lighting is really important. There will be much more to cover on lighting later on, but here are some basics. Use lamps that are roughly at eye level when you're sitting upright on the bed. Use an additional table or floor lamp across the room that again is at roughly the same height. Use light-colored shades that allow light into the room, not just focusing it down on the bed table. Some of the things that we used to solve the problems in these examples may be items that you don't have right now. In the near term, you may shop at thrift stores or garage sales to find things that reasonably fit the bill. Over the longer term, you can put them on your list of things to buy, or if somebody else is looking for something to get you for Christmas, you have an answer. As you add these pieces, you'll see a gradual improvement in the contrast in your rooms and a gradual reduction in your fear of color. If you'd like more tips and advice like this, hit the subscribe button below. You can also leave comments below, or go to RoominessTV.com and get on my email list. Thanks for watching.